Straters, welcome back. I'm Binkabi, and this will be the second match with Esper Landstill in Legacy. We're on the draw, and I think we have to mulligan. And this hand is a lot better. This can actually play a normal game of Innocent Blood, Snapcaster Innocent Blood. No. Vindicate is great in some matchups and just very clunky in other matchups, so I'd rather try to get lands as well. Flooded Strand could be miracles, it could be something else. Well, click is a good draw if it's miracles. Then we can probably land atop the foundry and be happy. Snow covered island, okay. Well, if you're not gonna do anything. Now I can go end of turn, click and try to land atop the foundry. Yeah, this is definitely miracles. Which is not great. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait here. And I'm gonna crack my two fetches end of turn and click my opponent. If he has a Jace, I am probably forcing it pitching Snapcaster. He has a Mentor. Mentor is fine. I can fight it pretty well, I think, between Swords of Plowshares and Innocent Blood. And Snapcaster Mage. Could be a Force of Will here, but if he has Force of Will Spell Pierce, I guess that's bad. Now let's see. You are working with Force, Venser, Caracas. Okay, I'm just gonna take Force. I think that works out better. And a wasteland. Let's start out by Swords to Plowsharing that. Let's see what you drew. Okay. I know I can wasteland Caracas. I think that's a valid play as well. Now I'm just gonna go full on doing stuff. So I still have a Force of Will to fight against a counterbalance or something. He did not want to crack. So you're gonna take the turn off here. I like that, I suppose. There's the Caracas. The bad thing is that it will bounce my click, but the good thing is that I will get to click many times. I could animate Fairy Conclave. Yeah, I don't hate that. I know I don't get to click this turn, but it's fine. Then I can use click to feed my Force of Will. Okay, fetching. Could be bad for me. Swords to Plowshares, my fairy conclave. Bastard. So you have Venser and one more card. I guess that will happen. I don't think I can Force of Will Swords to Plowshares. They're just so bad against me. I just need to find Sword of the Meek and this will be a blast. Ponder, okay. Let's see, do you shuffle? No. Yeah, I'm still fine with that. Now I don't know for sure that he has Venster anymore. Mishra's Factory, alright. Let's just pass. It will be hard to snag his Venser here. But we are going to try. I mean, I might as well click here. It doesn't cost me anything. I could also click myself to get rid of... Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, that's fine. Then I could save the Innocent Blood, but... Land, okay. Yep, that's fine. That is fine. Okay. Why would you do it now? No clue. Alright. Jace. Jace is a payoff card. Let's play Jace. Let's brainstorm. Ooh. I like all of those cards actually. I'm gonna need Wasteland, I think. And I would like to force. I just don't think I cracked my fetch here. I'm gonna put Deluge on the bottom. If he has Entreaty Angels, I would like to have access to it. So let's just put these two back. Jace can take a hit. That's no problem. Could sack up the Foundry to itself to block Snapcaster, but that feels bad. No Entreat. Okay. Yep. Acceptable. I assume you pass. You play a counterbalance. Yeah, I will have to try to force that. If you have force back, then so be it. Pitching my spare Jace here because this one will survive, most likely. I have a blocker, another blocker, removal. So if you have blue, you have Venser. It probably has Venser still. But I mean, he could have blue card force here. Alright. It's not the end of the world if this resolves, but I'd rather it not resolving. Okay, that probably means it's resolving. Yep, pitching Brainstorm. Alright. So I cannot play 1-mana spells. What I can do... Yeah, this is actually great. I'm gonna kill Caracas. Then I'm gonna +2 on my opponent. Getting rid of the top. Yes. And then just pass. Actually, that was not the right thing to do. That was actually not the right thing to do. I should have played Snapcaster Mage, giving Swords of Plowshares flashback. I guess that's not true either. Now we have a blind counterbalance. So you attack Jace, most likely. Yeah. I'm gonna animate Mishra's Factory. And if it dies... Oh, you still had Venser. Okay. What is Venser going to do? Interesting. Let's try to play Snapcaster Mage first. See what you have on top. Ponder. Okay. So no point in playing Swords to Plowshares then. Then I don't think I sack Factory. Then we're just gonna trade here. Then I'm gonna draw Toxic Deluge. Let's brainstorm. Lands and stuff. Let's play Toxic Deluge for 2. Yep. I assume a ponder. Play a land and pass. Alright. So you have ponder, random. Yep. Can't stop that. So I have 2 lands on top. I'm probably gonna fetch here. Pretty likely to. Really? Okay. That's very annoying. Underground Sea. Take my turn. Plains. Okay, let's draw cards. Alright, that's great. Put back you. Put back you. Play Sword of the Meek. Don't really care if it gets countered or not. Because I can jump start it with Mishra's Factory. It resolves. Cool. And then I'm gonna go for Mishra's Factory, bash, and if he has a Swords to Plowshares, well then so be it. Okay. That's interesting. Should have left a white mana open, but you have a mentor? Nope, you used scoop. Okay. That's great. I think this is a pretty bad matchup, so Needle, Fluster Storms, maybe. No. I don't have that much. Needle is coming in. Fluster Storms, maybe. I mean, I don't need... He did reveal Mentor, so I want to keep some amount of removal in, but Innocent Blood seems too bad. Do I want Caracas to mess him up? I don't think so. Cage... No. One Deluge is fine. Plague is bad. Mindbreak Trap in special circumstances, but probably not. I like all the other cards better, I think. Moat, not great. Eidolon, not great. Rest in Peace, not great. Elida Tutor will get... I just don't want to go down in cards. No, this is fine. Let's try it out. I do think this is an interesting matchup for sure. But the Sword of the Meek combo is pretty hard for Miracles to get around. I mean, they have Council's Judgment, maybe. But at this point I had Jace, Stop the Combo, and a Mishra's Factory. That's pretty nice. I don't hate this hand. I'm gonna keep it. It's not great. It has basically 2 dead cards, but yeah, that's fine. Okay. If he had played a Tundra or something, I would have wastelanded it, but now I cannot. Let's just take my turn here. Crucible. That's a pretty good draw. Yep. So a counterbalance may resolve here. There's not much I can do about it. If you're not gonna do anything, I'm probably brainstorming. I think so. Would be nice to find another piece of disruption. Okay. You have like Vendilion, Pyroblast, or Red Elemental Blast. That's fine. I like my hand, so Flusterstorm, sure. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Nope. It's actually just playing good for me because I like my cards. I like them a little bit less now. I guess I'm just gonna play Sword of the Meek. It's ballsy, but I think it's better to do it now. Now he can go land, counterbalance, and I can't spell pierce it, but I guess at that point I could still spell pierce and then untap, play Vindicate. It's a thing. He still has no white mana, but he has the Arid Mesa that could provide that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, if counterbalance happens, I'm very likely to play Spell Pierce and then jam Jace. I do have a few different options here, and that means that he has to have blue mana counterbalance, so it's not super likely, but yeah, there's the island. And a pass, alright. There is Stop the Foundry. Yeah, I still think this is the best line I can produce here. I'm gonna play Crucible of Worlds. He could have a Venser here, and that would be bad. But I can't play around everything. This is bad, now that I think about it. I can't play Vindicate or Stop the Foundry and still have a blue mana open. I'm just not gonna bother with the Spell Pierce. If he has a way to counter Crucible, then so be it. I could have played Wasteland from my hand and have Spell Pierce up, but nah. I just don't think he cares that much if he has like a Venser or something. I mean, you're not forcing this. Probably. You're more likely to Venser it. I'm gonna click me. Okay. That's not fun. Yeah. So you can take Stop the Foundry to make the sword bad. You can take Jace because it's annoying. Spell Pierce because it disrupts you, or Vindicate because it kills. Click. So I could see a reason for taking any of the cards, depending on what my opponent has. Okay, that's sweet, I guess. The problem is I can't just play Jace into a Vendilion. That's just not how it works. And topping, sure. Gotta play faster too. And every card on top, how lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna take my 3. Then decide how I want to proceed. I do like having Crucible in play. I think I still just Spell Pierce. I still think that's a better play. And I think going for Vindicate on the counterbalance is my best bet. White, black, colorless. Either way, this is good. I think. Let's grab Delta. I'm just gonna run out to Stop the Foundry, I believe. Maybe I'm not. I still think that's better. If he has a Force of Will, then he has a Force of Will. If he has Council's Judgment, he has Council's Judgment. I mean, I gotta play out my good cards here. Since you have fetched so many basics, the mana is a bit awkward as well. Lacking double white, for example. Pyroblast, alright. Standstill. Not the best card right now. Do we go for Jace? I don't like Jace that much here. I'm gonna go for Brainstorm first. Well, I don't need Wasteland. And I don't think I need Standstill. So let's play Jace anyway and plus it. There's no point plussing on an opponent with Senses top. And I mean, if he has a spell pierce or something, then go for it. Something. Topping, okay. That's actually good. If if Jace resolves now, I'm gonna bounce the Vendilion. I think. Maybe that's not good. Let's see what happens. Jace resolves. It's gonna click me in my draw step most likely. Let's just fetch. And Jace myself. I think that works out pretty well. Yeah, that's a very good one. Guess I shouldn't. F6. So now I can play Thop the Foundry, having Spell Pierce as my backup. I could have bounced Click, forcing my opponent to play it again, but the thing is that he could have like a blank Snapcaster Mage and kill Jace if that's the case, and that puts me in a very bad position, I think. I'm just gonna ignore Jace. Okay. That works too, I suppose. Python Needle. I'm just gonna run out my Spell Pierce. Gonna tap Island if you have Red Blast, or Island Mountain if you have Flusterstorm or Spell Pierce. I would like it to be not this way. I assume you name Jace. You could name Thop the Foundry. Let's see. Yes, okay. Well then, we don't have that many options. We're gonna run out Thop the Foundry and see if it resolves. But I assume it will not. Because I think there is a Red Blast. Yeah, it is. Let's play a land and pass. And this will be the last turn to do something. Snapcaster Mage. That opens up possibilities. I could Vindicate, Click. I could Vindicate, Needle, Bounce, Click. That seems bad. I could Brainstorm. I think, let's just see if Snapcaster resolves, because if it's not, then I'm dead, so we can start with that. Okay, it seems like it will be countered. Yep, that will do it. Okay. Still don't think we need more counters or removals. Lighter Tutor, probably not the best still. Fairy Wizard. Cage. I still think this is fine. I mean, they do get access to Red Blast and I don't, so that's just really bad for me. But I don't think I can do much else, and I could have bounced the Click that would have worked out. Since Top to Founder wasn't top, it would have worked out better, but it's not that easy to know that. So what are we doing? I think it's an interesting matchup though. Come on. Can't have that many things to sideboard into that you didn't before. You have seen my full arsenal. Besides counterspell. Sure. Don't think I can ask for much else than this. I guess a standstill would be good. If I can draw standstill and lands, I would be happy. Oh, let's just play Tundra. I'm not in the mood of cracking stuff anyway. Island. There is a standstill. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Cannot Flusterstorm that. You don't have mana for Red Elemental Blast. So that means Spell Pierce or... yeah, Spell Pierce. Spell Snare if you have it, but... Spell Pierce or Force of Will. If he forces this... I'm probably Spell Piercing. Basically I want to maneuver it so that I get to untap and slam Jace. Okay, standstill is in. Now I just need to draw more lands. I'm not sure how many lands Miracle is playing. But I assume it's a decent chunk. Not a Spell Pierce, not too shabby. I'm not certain that it favors me to just sit here, but hopefully. Yeah, of course. No lands. But my opponent has lands. I'm running 25. I think Miracle runs something similar. Great. So I have 4 lands and he has 6. Yeah, that's not good for me. And we're gonna discard. Yay! I know that I might be punished for that, but... So, are we out of lands now? I think this is a pretty excellent time to crack my standstill. Because I'm very likely to discard next turn. No, lands. No problem. And I am not drawing lands. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just get rid of Deluge. I'm so done this game though. There's nothing I can do when I'm not drawing lands and my opponent is dropping his first 7 without any issue. I understood that it would be a fair amount of lands coming because he had brainstormed and was happy with that, but if I had like a Mishra's Factory going or something, that would be a thing. Or if I could start drawing just any lands, I would be happy. Any land. Land. Nope. Snapcaster Mage. I do like Snapcaster though. I think I'm gonna get rid of a Spell Pierce because they're getting pretty bad. Land again, sure. Ah, come on! This is not even remotely fun. So what I have like 20 lands left, so every draw is 50-50 to be a land. So far I've had like 40% chance of drawing a land for like 5 turns. That's fun. Gonna pitch Brainstorm, I don't think I need it. Really, just go for it, man. You can play circles around me at this point. Yeah, more no lands. I'm getting a bit frustrated here. Just a tiny bit. I could at any point crack my own standstill. That's an option, but the thing is that my opponent has 9 mana. I have 4. Which means I will lose any fight I get into. If my opponent plays, for example, Mentor, then he has 6 mana left. Even if he plays a 3-drop, he has more mana than me. But this could change if I start drawing lands. Yay, finally! How many fetchable lands do I have left? Okay, great. I'm going to counterspell that. Oops. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to force that, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna force. Actually, let's resolve that. And then force that pitching Snapcaster at this point. Yeah. You're up to 4. Next force will use Spell Pierce, and then I will have Flusterstorm left. My thought process here is that maybe I will get to draw a Mishra's Factory at some point and jumpstart Sword of the Meek again. Maybe. You have another Pyroblast. You do. So this is for 6. I think that's a pretty good good opportunity to fluster storm that. If you have your own fluster storm, that's not good. But I have to do it with this on the stack. And I don't want click to resolve, because then my opponent doesn't have to do anything. Decent exchange, I think. Maybe I should have kept the Snapcaster over the Spell Pierce, but... So now let's see what you have. I assume you have something like a Jace. If you have Jace and I force it, I'm probably getting creamed. You have a Mentor. Yeah, I think I want to fight that. I think I have to. Okay. Could have another Mentor, could have a Venser, another click. Jace. Jace it is. Yep. I'm pretty dead, but... so I can play Jace and Thop the Foundry. What is my best draw? Probably another Fluster Storm. Yep. I'm gonna double fetch here because I have a fetch in hand. Tundra and Delta. Or Underground Sea, rather. Standstill. Doesn't quite work. Let's try my own Jace. Okay. Thing is that it's snapped resolve. I think I'm just gonna go for a standstill. I'm behind in the Jace race, but I have 2 manlands to go with it, so targeting me? Sure. It's fine. What do I do? I'm just gonna keep brainstorming, I think. Not the Jace. Academy Runes is good though. Or it will be at some point. Let's see if you have something here. Okay. It will be hard for my opponent to protect Jace without cracking Standstill. Yep. Ouch. No 1-mana spells. Yep. What do you have? What is this? Venser? Ruination. Yeah, that's a good one. Boom. Well, I have all my basics. And I get to keep it? You're too kind. And you get to click me, take my Thop the Foundry? Even better. Oh, you don't take anything. That is interesting. I get to draw a force. Now let's see. Let's plus. Let's see what you have on top. Yes. Then let's try to resolve this. Ponder, okay. And then we will play Misha's Factory and pass. We're not dead yet. It just seems very bad. So you have a Ponder and 2 unknowns. Now you have 3 unknowns. Not shuffle, alright. Pithing Needle. I'm gonna force that and see if it resolves. You only have 1 minute left because I have 3 good targets for this. I have Factory, Thop the Foundry, and Jace. But I guess you're not gonna name Jace, are you? What to do? Because I could sack Thop the Foundry to itself. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good line here. Because now if you name Misha's Factory, that's fine. If you name Jace, obviously that's fine. And if you name Thop the Foundry, well, then go nuts. Misha's Factory. Because I have Academy Ruins. So I can bring back Thop the Foundry at some point. Yep. Crucible. Let's just plus counterbalance. Sure. Play Academy Ruins, I think. I could also play Crucible, Fairy Conclave. Yeah, let's do that actually. And if you have a 3, then I'm sad. You have no 3. Fairy Conclave and pass. 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I lose to Jace race, but I have more cards. You have 13 seconds. I think I will win this. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I can vindicate something. It's probably pretty good. Let's vindicate. Yeah, let's just. I don't have black mana. Underground Sea. Vindicate. Jace. Black, white. Oh, then I can't activate Fairy Conclave. Let's brainstorm then. Oh yes. Oh yes. Lands. I don't need lands. I still think Vindicating Jace is a good line. And that's all I can do for now. And it resolves. Oh, run out of time. It's not great to win like that, but I actually think we had a good chance here. We had a blocker for this. We could keep reusing Thop the Foundry. We had a click. We had Jace going. We also had a removal. So I actually think we could have won this game. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll bring you more as soon as I can.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat.